The Food and Drug Administration recalled thousands of pounds of ground coffee across 15 states in the U.S. on Tuesday that were mislabeled as decaffeinated. Hundreds of 12-ounce bags of Our Family Traverse City Cherry Decaf Light Roast ground coffee were mislabeled and sold in Colorado, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Missouri, Minnesota, North Dakota, Nebraska, Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Wisconsin, and Wyoming, Carolina, North Dakota, Nebraska, Ohio, South Dakota, Wisconsin, and Wyoming, according to the FDA. Our Family said in a statement earlier this month that none of its other products were affected by the recall. We are committed to your health and safety, and we follow best practices to ensure the quality and safety of the products we sell, the company said. We apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused. The recall was voluntarily issued on March 13th by Massimo Zanetti Beverage USA, one of the largest suppliers of coffee in the U.S. The FDA classified the recall with a Category 2 label, which the federal agency defines as a situation in which use of or exposure to a violative product may cause temporary or medically reversible adverse health consequences. Massimo Zanetti and Spartan Nash, the coffee's distributor, did not immediately return requests for comment. Thousands of packages of ground coffee sold in 15 states are being recalled due to a mislabeling error, according to the Food and Drug Administration, FDA. The recall, which affects 692 cases of Our Family Foods ground coffee bags, was initiated on March 13th. The FDA classified the incident as a Class 2 recall on Monday. Google Brain co-founder Andrew Ng recommends, "Read these 5 books and turn your life around." Andrew Ng, computer scientist and technology entrepreneur focusing on artificial intelligence, shares the 5 books he thinks will change your life. Blinkist, Andrew Ng's reading list. Sponsored in total, 4,152 12-ounce packages of Our Family Traverse City Cherry Decaffeinated Ground Coffee are included in the recall. According to the FDA bulletin, the coffee may not have been decaffeinated at all, posing a risk to consumers seeking to avoid caffeine. Trader Joe's recalls sparkling water bottles over laceration hazard. Dispose of them carefully. A portion of the production was mislabeled as decaffeinate. The notice read, "Some 4,152 12-ounce packages of Our Family Traverse City Cherry Decaffeinated Ground Coffee are included in the recall." Our Family Foods, Fox News. The recall only impacts products labeled Best Before 0803225V1537C, according to the FDA page. The bags also had a UPC code of 0702531100801. Class 2 recalls involve products that may cause temporary or medically reversible adverse health consequences, or where the probability of serious adverse health consequences is remote. The ground coffee was sold in Colorado, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Michigan, Minnesota, and North Carolina, in addition to North Dakota, Nebraska, Ohio, South Dakota, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. According to its website, Our Family Foods is a truly purpose-driven brand, committed to quality, to connecting with our shoppers, and to our local communities. Our commitment to quality has remained the same, generation after generation, the company said. We take great pride in that legacy. Now, the next generation of quality and value has arrived, ready to carry on the Our Family tradition of excellence. Fox Business reached out to Our Family Foods for additional comment, but did not immediately hear back. If your decaf coffee has been hitting suspiciously hard lately, the FDA just confirmed your worst fear. It might not be decaf at all. A Class 2 recall has been issued for Our Family's Traverse City Cherry Decaf Ground Coffee, 12 ounces, sold across 15 states. The reason? Mislabeling. Spartan Nash, the parent company, says 692 cases were distributed with packaging that claimed the coffee was decaffeinated, but it likely contains regular caffeine. So if you've been wondering why your morning decaf has been making you jittery, anxious, or wide awake at 2 a.m., this could be it. The product code in question is 0702531100801 with a Best Buy date of August 3, 2025. Affected states include Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, Colorado, Ohio, Kentucky, and more. The FDA classifies this coffee recall as moderate risk, meaning it likely won't cause permanent harm, but could trigger temporary or medically reversible symptoms, especially in those who are caffeine-sensitive, pregnant, or have underlying heart conditions. There's no official refund guidance from Spartan Nash or the FDA yet, but the safest move is to toss the product immediately. If you've already consumed some, monitor your reaction, especially if you typically avoid caffeine. Decaf coffee usually contains just 1 to 2 milligrams of caffeine. A mislabeled bag could hit you with close to 96 milligrams per cup, which is standard for regular coffee. That's not just misleading, it's dangerous for some people.
The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, or FDA, has announced a recall of Our Family Traverse City Cherry Decaf Ground Coffee. This recall impacts thousands of 12-ounce bags of coffee sold nationwide. The coffee was mislabeled as decaf, however it actually contains regular levels of caffeine. This recall is important because many people rely on accurate food labeling. People with health conditions may avoid caffeine. Pregnant women and those with caffeine sensitivity also need to be careful. This mislabeling could have unintended health consequences. The FDA is actively working to remove the affected products from store shelves. They are urging consumers to check their pantries for the recalled coffee. It is crucial to understand the details of this recall to ensure your safety and well-being. The recalled coffee is Our Family Traverse City Cherry Decaf Ground Coffee. It comes in 12-ounce bags. The affected bags have a best before date of 080325V1537C. They also have the UPC code 0702531100801. This coffee was sold in several states. These states are Colorado, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Michigan, Minnesota, North Carolina, North Dakota, Nebraska, Ohio, South Dakota, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. If you purchase this coffee in any of these states, please check the packaging carefully. The FDA classifies this recall as Class 2. This means that there is a possibility of temporary health problems. However, there is a low risk of serious health problems from consuming the mislabeled coffee. The primary health risk associated with this recall is the unexpected caffeine content. Regular coffee contains a significant amount of caffeine. This can be harmful to individuals with certain health conditions. For example, people with heart conditions or high blood pressure should monitor their caffeine intake carefully. Caffeine can increase heart rate and blood pressure, which could be dangerous for these individuals. Pregnant women are also advised to limit their caffeine intake. High caffeine consumption during pregnancy has been linked to potential health risks for the baby. It is essential to be aware of the caffeine content in foods and beverages, especially during pregnancy. If you have purchased Our Family Traverse City Cherry Decaf Ground Coffee with the identifying information, you should not consume it. Dispose of it immediately. You can throw it away in the garbage. If you have consumed the recalled coffee and are experiencing any adverse reactions, contact your doctor. Be sure to describe your symptoms and mention the recalled coffee. The company that makes the coffee, Our Family Foods, has issued an apology. They are committed to ensuring the safety of their products. They are working with the FDA to investigate how this mislabeling occurred. This will help prevent similar incidents in the future.